Welcome back once again. This is Ace of Diamonds Magic, and you are watching Playing Card Collectors Only, where we take a look at everything happening in the world of playing cards. And man, has the last 2 weeks been crazy with all of the Black Friday and holiday specials going on and all of the new card releases. So we talked about all of that last week. So this week is a little bit different, but we're going to have some fun as we take a look at what's on Kickstarter and what's recently come out that I haven't been able to talk about. So with that, let's get started. The first thing I want to do is talk about the deck of the week this week, and this week is the Notorious Gambling Frog. Now what I've got here is the orange variant. This is from Stockholm 17, an amazing looking deck of cards. Check out my full review of this deck of cards in another video, but wow, this deck of cards is so great and amazing, and I love the details that were put into this card, and that's why the Notorious Gambling Frog is the deck of the week this week. Now let's move on to the decks of cards that are released on Kickstarter, and we're going to be kicking this list off with the Sisterhood deck of playing cards. Now this deck comes in two different colorways, a blue and a red, and these decks of cards were inspired by the results from groundbreaking survey of 230 women magicians. And there's a couple of cards that they highlight in here. Every single court card represents a different person. So we have the Jack of Hearts, which is the creation queen. We have the Queen of Hearts, which is known as the kid magician. We have the King of Hearts, which is known as the student queen. So you can see how every single card was thought through and meticulously crafted to truly make a difference. The next deck is the Olympia playing cards. Now these cards here are really unique. You've got two different colorways. We have a off pink color and then a teal, very light pastel green color. And you have this really great back design which takes inspiration from ancient Greece. These wonderful custom court cards representing the different gods and goddesses within the Olympians there. Overall, a great deck of cards once again on Kickstarter. You still have time to back that if that's something that you'd enjoy. Next up, we have the Leon Playing Cards version 2. This is the second version in this set, and we see this wonderful green, deep green color on the tuck box and the cards themselves. The version 1, I believe, had a red color to them, and we see a pretty standard deck of cards, but with a different colorway, which is really great. Definitely check these cards out. And that's the three decks of cards that I want to highlight on Kickstarter this week. Now let's talk about the released playing cards, and there's essentially two things that I want to talk about here. The first, of course, my favorite is the Art of Play mystery decks. You can check out Art of Play's website, but these mystery decks have some new and unreleased playing cards in them, along with some of your classics like If an Octopus Could Palm V2, the Tempo playing cards, and the Makers playing cards as well. So definitely something to take a look at. I'll put their link in the description below. And we have the Dan and Dave Splay book. Now the reason why I want to bring this up is because Brad Fulton, Dan and Dave's friend, took pictures of Dan and Dave a long time ago, and they've put all these pictures into a book, and the book is called Splay. Along with this book, there's three different versions. There's the standard edition, which is just the book. There is a special edition, which is a book along with a deck that goes along with the book. And then there's a deluxe collector's edition. Now that one is sold out, but that one came with the book, 2 decks of cards, a standard deck and a gilded deck, along with a print from one of the pictures that are in the book. And it comes in this nice display case as well. But that one is no longer available. However, the special edition with the deck of cards is still available, and those are on pre-order. They're shipping in January. So if you want something that's really exclusive, that has a book that goes along with it, this is for you, and it is going to be a very classy book. So like I said, this is a little bit shorter this week because of all of these specials and deals that were happening over the last couple of weeks. Not too many things announced, not too much happening in the world of playing cards. But if I'm wrong, I want you to tell me in the comments, because ultimately I want these videos to be for the entire playing card collector community. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for some other videos and the next episode of Playing Card Collectors Only. This has been Ace of Diamonds Magic. See you next time.